My God, there's so much going on in the news. It was actually difficult to determine which bit to talk about. So I decided to find the thing that irritated me the most. It always sticks in my craw when ex-prime ministers have the audacity to pop their heads above the parapet to criticise current leaders when they themselves have made a mess of things when they were in power. One name springs to mind in particular: warmonger Sir Tony Blair, who doesn't appear to be flushable. He had the nerve to give advice on the mess that is Afghanistan, which you could argue he had a hand in creating after his nation-building project with George Bush went badly wrong. But even more irritating is when the criticism comes from ex-leaders from the same party who take the moral high ground when they themselves are in no position to pass judgment and when they clearly have an axe to grind. A recent offender? Theresa May, who thought that fox hunting on her manifesto was a vote winner. She squandered her majority and made such a hash of her withdrawal agreement that even she couldn't get any takers. There's no love lost between her and Boris, who then superseded her to win an unheard-of 80-seat majority. And now, the latest turncoat, ex-Prime Minister Sir John Major, who had the gall to preach about morality. He said, "Lack of trust is ruining our reputation." Well, I mean, he should know about the damage breaching trust can have after he was found to be cheating on his wife and having an affair with Edwina Currie. Here he is pontificating now.
Day after day, the public was asked to believe the unbelievable. Ministers were sent out to defend the indefensible, making themselves look gullible or foolish as they did so. Collectively, this has made the government look distinctly shifty, which has consequences that go far beyond political unpopularity.
Oh, please. He said that Boris Johnson has misled the public. He spoke of Boris's, I quote, brazen excuses and unbelievable claims. Can you imagine the intricate framework of brazen excuses, unbelievable claims and lies that he would have had to tell his wife to have that affair, to keep it top secret? And there he is, preaching about morality. Don't make me laugh. He went on about how the UK's reputation was being shredded abroad. Well, that's no thanks to him and some of the reporting by the mainstream media, I might add, who continue to distort the facts about Partygate, milking the scandal. The other day, I heard a caller on one media outlet. He was explaining how the French saw the UK, and he started by mentioning the party that Boris had the night before Prince Philip's funeral. Only Boris wasn't there. The broadcaster, who's an ardent Remainer, I won't say who he is, did not correct the caller, despite knowing full well that Boris wasn't at the party, and it was clearly, by all accounts, done behind his back as he was with his family. John Major uses words that describe the government as shifty and that we should be wary. He talks about a weaker nation. He should know about weakness. Perhaps he should think about the damage he, as an ex-Prime Minister, is doing to the UK abroad by speaking about his own party in this way. It's just bad form. Look, a bit of research would tell you that Boris Johnson and John Major have some 30 years of history, and that John tried to block Boris Johnson becoming a Tory MEP because Boris, who was a journalist at the time, had written some Eurosceptic columns. I mean, what is it with these people? Do they think that we've forgotten their own behaviour in office? It's incredible that they expect to be taken seriously. Frankly, people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.